Open her up, they said. Open her up, they said. They asked. And then the others listen. It's opening up, baby. Canada's opening up. Ontario's opening up as of March 1st. Baby boy, baby girl, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Glad you made it. It's another So production. Doing it on Monday, February 14th, 2022, Valentine's Day. Shout out to all the lovers out there and all the singles out there as well. Whatever you're doing, shout out to you guys. And dolls. Thank you for joining me wherever you are in and around this beautiful world. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend, man, wherever you are. If you're here in Canada, things are looking up, baby. If you're down south in the US, things are looking up little by little. South America, Middle East, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia, all of it. Greenland, Iceland, all of it. Feeling good, feeling like a new beginning is right there. We're right on the edge of the new beginning, of a new chapter. Man, it's such a wonderful time to be alive because it's the time where the people came together. People stuck together, people held the line, people got their voices heard, and power to the people, dude. Power to the people. Thank you to the truckers, to the everyday men and women who make sure everything's running. And that's all of us, basically. All of us. You, me, everybody. Shout out to everybody. Let's see where today goes. Let's see where today goes. Let's see where today goes. Let's see where the feelings take us. Let's see where the thoughts take us. Let's see where the action takes us. What do I see happening in the near future? I see a lot of us joining forces, coming together. Baby, you and I are going to come together. We're going to work together. We're going to listen to each other. We're going to uplift each other. That's the best we can do, baby. It's exhilarating times to be alive. It's one of the best times, some may say. Constant innovation in technology, you know. We went from horses, we went to carts, we went to trains, we went through cars, planes, rockets, bringing back flying dinosaurs, pterodactyls, bringing those bad boys back. You know, because you got to consider all options. What's better, gas, electric vehicle, or do we opt for a big old dinosaur and, you know, pick up a few people, just flap those giant wings, you know? And it's where do they fuel up? On their way. If you're rowdy, they'll snatch off an arm or a leg. And the early stages of that, I think, will be a little bit. There's going to be a learning curve for sure, until we get a proper, but it's coming back, I think. I hope. I'm excited. I want to see more people trying different things. And young, old, wide, thin, tall, short. All across the spectrum, of all spectrums, doing different things, man. Maybe you're pushing that old, you know, maybe you're pushing a good age. Maybe you're like 70, 80, 90 years old and you've never had maybe the desire or even the smallest hint or inclination to go out there and try something different. Like maybe, you know, something wild, something crazy. Now's the best time. Right now, people will pay top dollar to see good entertainment, good solid entertainment. I'm thinking of a new division, fighting, but for the elderly. Bring the elderly in, let them just scrap one out, baby. Coming with the walkers, you know, bruised up prior to the fight. Why? Because it got windy outside, that's why. Doesn't matter, it's not gonna stop them, it's that time, baby. We're growing, and everybody's, again, 50 is the new 40, 40 is the new 30. All that. Just get yourself motivated, or something, man. You don't necessarily need to go fighting. You don't need to, but think about it. Think about it. Climbing super slow to the ring with the walker. Take the walker in with you. Fight with the walker. Dude. You both strike each other at the same time, fall on your backs. Oh, it's like a bunch of old turtles on their backs, just like wiggling around trying to get back up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. They're super old. We're gonna have to keep counting. 10. Go slower, It's how exhilarating is that? And then the fan base will have to be a little bit older too. So, like older ladies, older dudes cheering older ladies and older dudes on, but like really slow. It's a wrinkly crowd. What I'm seeing, it's a wrinkly crowd, and it's exciting, but it's in super slow-mo, and energy levels might be a little bit low, but it's not low because they want it to be. It's actually as high as it can be, but it's still fairly low. Man, you're gonna hear rattles, you're gonna hear screams, and that's not because of, and that's just because somebody had too much excitement. There are gonna be ambulances, not because of the fighters, because of the spectators' age. But this is the time to push boundaries, push the envelope. What I'm trying to say is do different things. Don't let anything limit you. And I love the experienced. I don't have anything against the experienced. I love the experienced. The ones with a few of the grays and the whites in their hair, or a couple of patches of hair missing here and there. That's cool too. That is all cool too. That's just more experience. And it happens to the best of us. You get old, things fall off, things fall out, things get loose. You just put it back on together. We keep doing it better and faster together, man. That's life. And I think right now we are in a new stage where we get to reimagine doing things, reimagine doing everything. Some things may need a little bit more reimagining, but that's why we've got each other. You listen to me, I listen to you. We work together, collaborate, share, care, have some fun. A little bit of that old fun. It's going to be the Roaring 20s. I really do feel it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Roaring 20s, and we've got a lot of fun ahead of us. A lot of good times. New businesses are going to be, some businesses have gone down. Yeah, but businesses are going to be coming back up. Things are going to be happening. New comedy clubs I'm hoping to go up, because I saw one that closed in Kingston, Ontario, Absolute Comedy, unfortunately had to go down. I hope they can make a comeback, because this is the time. But I know, again, a lot of businesses have been hurting during the past 2 years. Some have had to close. So many businesses have had to close, but we need to get back up. Right now is the time to get back up. It's not time. We've been, everybody's just been, but everybody's ready now. Ontario is getting rid of the proof of vaccine passports on March 1st, and then whatever is remaining should be, I think we're done with it. We're done with it. Everybody's done with it. Masks should be done with as well, and bop-de-boop. Bring on the next chapter. Man. People gathering together in different forms, whether you like to, maybe you like to go back to the gym, maybe you like to go to a bar or a restaurant, a comedy club, a church of sorts, a place of worship of sorts. Maybe you want to do that. We can all do that again. It feels so good. I just feel blessed. I feel very lucky. I feel very thankful for the things that I've got, for the people that I've got. Most importantly, the people that I've got, not so much the things that I've got, but the people that I've got in my life, I'm very thankful for, very grateful, and just excited to learn, baby boy. Things are changing, man. We've all experienced so much during these 2 years, and I'm trying to still, I think it's going to take us all a little bit of time to mentally and physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, like just get back to a new, it's gonna be healing times, baby. It's healing times. That's why we're probably gonna need some, some new everything, some new food, some new science, some new, the innovation and everything, arts, farts. I'm excited. And today is a somewhat colder day. It is a little bit chilly willy outside. We're sitting at around -23, but tomorrow and the day after that in Ontario in Canada, here in the GTA at least, we're getting 7-8 degrees, which is super nice. That's basically, Mother Nature, Mother Nature just waving her little, it's spring. I'm waving that flag. It's spring. That's what that is. It's ding ding. It's lunchtime, like mom used to do with, not my mom, but I'd imagine, I'm imagining some sort of it's what is it? It's a ranch. It's a ranch. It's a farm. Everybody's out there doing different things. Ding ding. You hear the bell. What time is it? It's lunchtime. But it's Mother Nature just waving that flag or ringing that ring. Ding dong. What time is it? It's springtime. Oh. It's. I'm just trying to, it's. Time has been such a weird concept to deal with this past couple of years. Trying to grasp that and also acknowledge that it's finite for all of us, so we need to make the best of it, and I hope everybody's just ready to take charge, ready to take control of their lives again. I hope we can come together. I believe it. We already are. We're already doing so many wonderful things, and it's going to take each and every one of us with different perspectives, different expertise or lack thereof, which your boy is. If you want a lack thereof expertise, this guy's your guy. No expertise, but a mind that is open to learning is a mind that is open to knowledge. They say that, and this mind, it might not be filled with much, but it is hella open. Couldn't be any opener, dude. This I've actually removed the barriers myself. There are no doors inside this mind. No doors, no windows. Ventilation is running super low. Not even not even a little, you won't find a fan in there just spinning around. There's nothing in there. But guess what? That's just, lots of room for learning more, which I'm excited about. I do want to do some renovation upstairs, dude. Later on, I want to just, open up a space, and it'll just be filled with doors. It'll be a room filled with doors. You'll open one door, it'll lead you to another door. What's that? It's just a door behind another door. But guess what? Doors are, I guess, symbolically representational of new openings, new opportunities. And sure, one door you might open, there's nothing. It's a brick wall, dude. It's a fugazi door with a brick wall right behind it. Who's doing the construction work in this place? Man. Thought I saved a couple of $1,000, but next thing you know, you're just, brick wall after brick wall. But that's all right. But that's what I want to do, just open up my mind even more to opportunities, open up my heart to opportunities. Open up this heart, dude, get another heart, open that heart up. Do two hearts. Why am I running on one? You know? Why are you running on one? Get a backup heart. You want to prevent heart attack. You want to prevent heart to get two hearts, 3 hearts. Why are we all running on like one heart? That's the future, man. That's here already. We're doing great things. Fuck yeah. It's what I want to see. I want to see multiple organs for everybody. I want to see longevity, people pushing it. Go ahead, fight till you're like, 90, 95, just skin and bones, but, still scrappy. Get the bionic limbs, man. Get the bionic limbs. Sure, the outside exterior might be a little bit wrinkly, but the interior, as long as it's bionic limbs, dude, you'll be just fucking top locking it with that walker, baby. Power to the people. I want to see competitions, friendly competitions that'll bring people together. I want to see more of it, different sorts. We'll have sanctioned tickling fights, dude. Tickling fights. Nothing like, tickling fights. I want to see more of that. I want to see sanctioned or unsanctioned, dude. I don't even know what that means. Regulated? Or some, dude. Rock, paper, scissors, dog? Let's go. Let's go. I've been shadow scissoring myself for some time now. I'm ready. Fucking do it. 3 move. Some people say, oh, I feel limited with only 3 options. There's so many combos. So many greats. If you set your mind to it, man, nothing can stop you. I believe in that. I recommend you try it. And sure, rock, paper, scissors it's one of those. It's a game for you got to be a young person to do that. Those are high stakes activities right there. You don't want to go ahead and but there's also other things you can dabble in. Again, mixed martial arts. Well up until the age of fucking 95, just jujitsu yourself into a pretzel, dude. That's, it's easy to set a trap for somebody else. You set a trap for yourself, fall in it, and try to get back out. That's the real magic. That's what I do. Find myself just, grapple with myself, bro. I'll put myself in a chokehold. This guy's good. He's not tapping. Man. I'm a big believer of that. Just going out there and doing different things. Try something different. Everybody's walking forward. You walk backward, baby. You walk backward. You know how good that is for you, I think? But you bring it back. Did we always walk forward, or did we, at one point in history, did we walk backwards? Who knows? Who knows? Look into it, but bring it back. We could have, what else could we have? We could have, festivals. We could create, new cultures coming and merging with new cultures and creating subcultures, and then you have subcultures within cultures, dude. Ladies. Microcultures. Subcultures in subcultures, and just different things. And then those ones, it's like mixing of worlds, essentially. Cross-pollinating new ideas. That's what I'm always, I'm that type of dude, man. I try to keep that, again, keep the mind open, empty it all out as much as possible, unlearn a lot so you can learn more. And it's beautiful. You'd be surprised at the amount of space that's in here. And in your minds too. It's nuts. It's nuts, dude. I could rent it out. I could legit rent it out. It is of acreage up there. That's with all of us though, and it's good to it's important to make good use of the acreage. Don't just be like, and that's what I'm trying to do these days. More so focus on the positives. Dude. It's easy to get into but we're getting smarter. We're getting better at doing human things and living life. I think a lot of people have gotten really good at smelling the BS and calling the BS, and that's why I myself I love genuine people and just authentic people, whatever it is. I don't care what, as long as you're just just be you, dude, lady, but also like make yourself better so you're not you, but it is you, but you're bettering yourself every day, but you're not good enough. No, you're good enough. You're solid. You know what I'm saying, dudes, ladies. No, we're all, the process is perfect. That's what it is. Following the process. I want to see more. I want to see more like let's see where this goes. I want to see more like piecing competitions. Does that make sense? Piecing. Not to be mistaken with pissing contests, because that's actually the exact opposite of piecing contests, where people from all over the world, they get together, right? And it's like, who could piece the hardest? Who could piece the hardest, dude? What are your methods of piecing? Oh, this guy's piecing with, this lady's just piecing with coming with the food. Oh, that's a nice move. This other guy or this other lady's coming in with the musics. Piecing competitions. It can be called piecing it together. Piecing it together. I don't know where I was going with that. Because the opposite of that is like, you can't suppress people, right? You can't suppress people. You gotta, you can't tell people not to produce giant weapons. Like, you can't, because there's gotta be like, if there's giant weapons manufacturing companies, the war machine needs to exist to a certain degree. But then you'd have the people who might want to use the large rockets, the shiny fucking missiles and the bullets and all that. So maybe a competition. Trying to formulate a thought or a place where, like, because like with like just like personal aggression fighting, you can go to a boxing school, you can go to karate. And not even aggression, right? It's self-defense, but it is utilizing a form of energy. I've not even dabbled in it myself, but I do see a lot of it, and I could somewhat vicariously live through fighters. I guess we all do in a sense, because we all got that little fighter in us. So just on like, scaling that bad boy up, every country's gotta have, the arsenals, the jets and the fuels and the tanks, and like maybe we could have, I think one aspect of life that could be potentially moved over to the metaverse is like wars and stuff, right? Because wars are no bueno. Nobody likes war. Regular people, nobody likes war. There's a small portion of people who love war, and that's like, it's because of the business of it. You'll hear different agendas. sometimes being pushed this way and that way. Who's beefing up with who? No one's beefing with anybody. It's like average folks tend to love each other. Few people who are into that, and like we should, should we just place them in a metaverse reality, or should they have, direct that energy? Because like what happens, my concern is with like as technology advances, we make better, stronger, faster planes, rockets, spaceships, all that, and portion of it is good for us to innovate and get better tech, super. Portion of it is you're just stockpiling weapons. And what do? It's like everybody's sitting on like giant stockpiles of weapons. It's weird. Lots and lots of things to think about, but I don't know what would you do with those? Like, it's not like, because it's, you could be like somebody's just like a weapons enthusiast, dude. Like they could, I might be into like painting. Somebody might be into, man, I love collecting missiles. Look at my shiny rocket. And you're like, can I touch it? And they're like, no, you can't touch it. Can we use it? No, you can't use it. Actually, that'd be like kind of the best case scenario if it was just for show purposes, but there's always that, what are you gonna do with all that fireworks? What are you doing? I don't know. Things to think about, but also things not to think about. So, moving on, I do want to see us just having more fun together. That's essentially it. I want us to get silly. I want us to, get into, tickle contests, rock, paper, scissors contest, low stakes activities. Something that'll just, get your blood boiling, get you rattled up, get you excited. But then it's everything's gonna be good at the end of the day. Everything's gonna be a-okay. That's what I want to see. More of that, more dancing, more singing, more, more like water balloon fights, dude. Water balloon fights, more of that stuff. More, we should have, one day, we should have, how they got, like, I forget, where was it? Was it in Spain? Is it in Spain? Correct me if I'm wrong. I forget if it was Spain or not, but like, it's a European country where like one day or a weekend or something, they have tomato fights. Is it Italy or Spain? I want to say it's Spain. Maybe I may be wrong on that one, but there's a place, and I don't know if they still do it or not. I mean, that fight during the pandemic. I hope they did. Everybody just chucking tomatoes and just creating a lovely mess. It is a little bit, wasteful in a sense, but then I'm not judging, dude. It's a different culture. I've not, but I've seen it. It looks fun. I'll tell you that. It looks a hell of a lot of fun. But we should have more stuff like that, more days of like, oh, we're gonna come to you. Let's fill the streets with some. Let's do some bull riding. Let's do, or I'm just tossing out ideas. We don't need to do bullfighting and tomato throwing, but what about bring back riding animals? Just add animals to the equation. There's too many. Yeah, that's what it is. Don't let technology just be an impediment to using something that was good. Because man, donkeys, camels, horses, wonderful for transportation. I don't know why we don't use as many of them as we used to. It's benefits and downsides to everything. But just trying to think of alternative modes of transportation, because sometimes people will say, oh, the hybrid cars are better, or electric cars are better. What do but that's so many more batteries. How are we going to get all these minerals out the earth to make all these batteries? So sometimes the answer is right in front of you. You just need to, that's what I'm saying, man. Open up the old noggin up here. Start reimagining things. I want to see more, just everybody. I want to see more. I want to see more spandex, and I want to see more ponchos. You know, a combination of ponchos and spandex. That's the future, baby. Why don't we all wear spandex? Everybody wears spandex. Or everybody wear like the baggiest. Do we go if we? Okay, if it came down to it, if it came down to it, if we spandex versus or rather tight fitting clothes versus baggy clothes. If you had to pick one, and everybody had to. Oh, that would be a sucky situation if you had to just pick one, dude. Thank God for variety and choices. Yes, variety and choices. But hypothetical sitch, dude. Hype it up. Hypothetical sitch. If it's like it comes down to it, we need to alien invasion. We need to get we need to put everybody in something that just we need to make sure it's clear who's on whose team. Are we going spandexes or are we going ponchos, dude? We going baggy ponchos or spandex? I want to know because these are the important things. Think about these things. Benefits of spandex. Well, the flexibility, it's pretty much skin fit. It's like, it fits like a glove. You're more aerodynamic. Depending on what kind of shape you're in, that's a pro and con there, right there. Depending on what kind of if you're like, I get it, man. If you're like morbidly obese, maybe spandex isn't the most attractive of options. Maybe then you'd be hoping we'd all go for the ponchos. But then you can still rock it, dude. I'm telling you, you can still rock. If you're like, let's say you're like 700 pounds, dude, you're fucking like, and shout out to you if you're like 700 pounds and you're watching, fucking love you, lady, fella, my 700-pound friend and if I'm here to support you and whatever, like, I love the fact that you're like, but get healthy too, it's a difficult conversation. This is more difficult for me than it is for you, because like that's probably not. This is way more difficult for you than it is for me. Come to think of it, on all aspects. Really, I'm here to support you. Essentially, be healthy, but think about it. Fucking like, because you always see, you don't see like, normally speaking, you don't see superheroes who are like just like 700 pounds and like in spandex. You don't see that. I mean, they don't need to be superheroes, but you just don't see. But that's the thing. You see superheroes in spandex makes sense. People, rip, jack, body, yeah, of course. Then like 700, like you don't see a big ass like just ball of. But why not? Why not? Why not? You'd be way aerodynamic. You got you're walking by, you're not catching your sleeve like in a hook or something. You're not and it's literally, you can pretty much put anything in there and it's not gonna get lost. Phone is just like, slip it in there. It's just right there. It's snug. It's fit. Keys, same thing. It's just right there. Wallet, right there. Purse, right there. Your baby, where is it? It's right there. It's snug. It'll just stay up there. It's not gonna fall. Man, that should be a whole new thing. Just like super tight, like every inch of your body's a pocket, dude. I just solved pockets. Yo, we just solved pockets. That's the future of pockets right there. Just everything's there. Your whole body, your whole suit is a pocket, dude. You're a pocket. Fuck, everybody's always like nagging about, I don't have enough pockets. Fucking soft pockets, dude. This is it, baby. This is how it works. I think. but then what are the pros and cons of, wearing a poncho or something extremely baggy? Just, pros. There's always room for more. There's always room for more, especially if you're not, if you're not 700 pounds and you happen to be wearing like baggy clothes, there's always room for one more. Oh, how sweet is that for couples to be just like, oh, we're under one poncho. It's like, get another poncho, dude. Get another poncho, lady. Sharing, so that's like, that's pretty much, you get a big poncho if with a solid umbrella, that's pretty much a mobile home. If it's water resistant, of course. And if it's not, well, things to think about. What else, man? You could, let's say you got the sniffles. Everything's just, it's that, oh, what's in the air? It's pollen. Oh, I feel like sneezing. I don't have any tissues with me. Guess what? Extra cloth, extra wardrobe. Essentially, it's on you. You got sleeves that are just hanging down. You got, it's no sleeve, doesn't matter. It's just this one giant. It's a poncho, dude. It's just wearing a poncho. It's everywhere. It's like a dress for your neck. I love a poncho. Bring back ponchos and spandex. Fucking ponchos and spandex, dude. That's you know what it is? We're gonna combine both. Come to think of it, I don't know why we're not doing this, but we should. Negatives or downsides to wearing ponchos are like extremely baggy. It is not good to run in extremely baggy clothes. Been there, done that. When you're running in baggy jeans, it is very difficult, dude. It is very difficult. I remember wearing baggy jeans and way back for some time, but that's what it was. And you barely saw anybody wearing baggy jeans like do a lot of running. But baggy clothes, general ponchos, so you could still run. It's just, why do we need to run, dude? Why do we need to run? That's another question. Why are we always running? A lot of people have answered that question, coming back and responding with the electronic wheel between their legs. I don't know what they're called. They're not scooters. They're not hoverboards. It's a freak of nature or innovation at this point. I don't even know what it is, man, but I've seen it. I've seen a couple of wheels. It's just one giant wheel, maybe the size of a extra large pizza, and it's got two little pedals you can stand. They're just zooming down the street on the, I don't know what it is, man. It's black magic or something. But if you're wearing spandex and you're on that, very much safe and secure. If you're going down the hill and your poncho's flapping and it gets stuck in the wheel, next thing you know, you're tripping and falling, and then your face. Whoa, who ran into a little bit of a technical difficulty? Yeah, not this guy, not this show. What was I saying, man? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just the camera got overheated because the show got hot. That's what we do around here. The show got hot. We were talking about hot topics like spandex and ponchos, and the camera just got overheated because the sunlight was hitting it a little bit too much, and I've been talking. And that's what it is, baby. When you talk about hot topics, like the camera's like, oh, I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Well, we're back at it again, doing it. Lost the whole. It's right there. We're going on the pace. We're right on top of it. Next thing you know, boom, we're off of it. But my point is, ladies and gentlemen, despite the fact that I'm completely distracted now by this, that's what it is, baby. Life throws you curveballs and shapes of technical difficulties. You roll with the punches. You get back up. That's what we do each and every day. I'm here every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, boys and girls, and we like to keep it silly, man. We like to keep it silly, ladies and gentlemen. Just talk about fun stuff. Talk about interesting stuff as well. Talk about things that, relate to you and I, to our lives, what's impacting you, what's on your mind. That's what I want to know. We'll find out more as we go along the way. We'll find out about each other. This is a learning process for you and me together. And I'm very grateful and thankful, man. What was I saying? We were talking about ponchos, benefits, pros and cons of ponchos. Spandex, that topic is just, boo, technical difficulties. Why must you happen? To keep us humbled, to keep us grounded. Just, yeah, that's what it is. What else do I want to see, man? I want to see, I think we're just talking about different things. That's right. I think we talked about like the elderly getting into boxing and MMA. Talked about bringing back professional scissors, rocks, and papers. We talked about pros and cons of spandex versus loose clothing. I want to see more people doing different things. I want to see more people I want people to get pierced and then get pierced, but then let's take it to the next level and everything, because we've been through, let's get people who would like to get pierced and then hook their piercings to other people, make connections, both literal, physical, and emotional, cling on to people via piercings if you have to. And it can be, you can go with the body mods, when they slip a little disc inside your little, metal plate or something, get magnets. And then, you want to strengthen your relationship, both of you guys, get body mods, you and your partner, make sure they're magnetic, and then boom, next thing you know, just every time you're in close proximity, it's like there's a force between you two. You're inseparable. Glued at the hip, they say, is what you and your partner are. That's, just making relationships stronger. This is what I do here, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, the sun is once again hitting the camera. We're filming a little bit later during the day, and I worry any minute that the camera is gonna just go boop-de-boop and get too hot. All of a sudden it's too hot. It's already, I see it happening. Bear with me a few seconds. Let's see if we can fix this little situation via curtain style, baby. Create a little bit of that shade, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, who's safe behind the curtain? This guy is. You are. And now we can continue to roll. Look at the sun, though. It is coming through. That's spring right there. That's Mother Nature just, again, waving that flag, just ringing that bell. We're on a ranch. It's lunchtime. I want to see, what else do I want to see? I want to see on the streets. I want to see more bathtubs with wheels. That's what I want to see. I want to see more bathtubs with wheels, because, if you could, in a bath, that's pretty much, you can also make food in there. You could, get a couple of wheels on that bad boy. You can use it for traveling purposes. You want to conduct a meeting, step in and get, just car-sized rather bathtubs, jacuzzis on wheels. Let's put it that way. More jacuzzis on wheels. That's what I want to see. That's the future. We're having a meeting. Where? In the office. Step into my office. More bubbles? Yes, please. Extra bubbles. That's how much smoother business meetings will go if they were to be held in jacuzzis. More business meetings and more jacuzzis equals, again, just piecing it together, just little by little, different things. I can't see anybody making a bad decision in a jacuzzi. Get a couple of virgin or non-virgin drinks. Just ever go, oh, what's this, a virgin pina colada? Yes. And now you got your little Bloody Mary or Caesar, or whatever your poison is, whatever you like. or just, you know, or you like to just, you know, Diet Coke for you. All right, no judgments. Water for this gal. That's all, you know, we've got options for everybody. That's what I want to see. Just mixing it up, essentially. I want to see more people doing cartwheels down the street, man. We don't see that anymore. Back in the day, we used to see way more people do cartwheels down the street. It just doesn't happen anymore. I want to see more of that. Bring it back. What else do I want to see? I want to see more people chasing dreams. That's what I want to see. I want to see more people chasing dreams. Like dream chasers, actually chasing dreams. Going out there and like, oh, what are you doing? I'm watching this guy sleep. Why? Chasing dreams. That's what I want to see. You know, because it's easy to just chase your own dreams. Go out and try to chase somebody else's dreams. That's a whole different, there are levels to this, of course, but chase yours first. But then if you're running low on dreams, chase somebody else's dreams. Chase your own dreams, but chase dreams, essentially. That's what I want to see, man. That's beautiful. And then use your, you know, I'm trying to just, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to chase my dreams. Go for the metaphor, you know, go for the mental world to the physical world where you write it down or you talk about it into reality, and then little by little you take these tiny little steps and add on to the manifestation process. That's what I'm trying to do. But you know, it's every day. Every day's practice time. Every day we're doing practice, baby. We're doing, actually, that's all we do here is practice. Man, the lighting got really shit today. Really fucking with the lighting is awful lighting now. I think a little bit darker than usual, but that's fine. That is fine. We'll have to. That's what it is. We're adjusting again. The new season's upon us, and it's time to adjust. Time to reimagine new things. Overall, in Ontario, we are moving along, baby. You know, the people chanted. The people have been asking. The people have been doing their part. They've done their part. We've gone down, did our part. Everybody's done their part. And Canada, man, I'm very optimistic, and I'm optimistic for the rest of the world, all of us as a species. I'm optimistic for us doing better, wonderful things each and every day. That's what it is. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we ran into a bunch of technical difficulties today. My schedule for the week will be remaining the same, just as it has been for the past. We've been together for, more than a year now. It feels, time's been, you know, it's been trippy, dude. Not gonna lie to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm just here trying my little part to, you know, tickle your brains from afar if I can, and hopefully I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to see some of, you know, I'll see some of you guys out there. Some of you guys might get to see me. It'll be wonderful wherever we get a chance to work together, see each other. It's gonna be great. I'll be back here again on Wednesday. In the meantime, go ahead and hit those like buttons if you like. Subscribe on YouTube for the full-length videos. Support your boy fiscally on the Patreon if you're into that sort of thing. And yeah, I'll be back here again on Wednesday. I'm here every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Again, that's YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon. In the meantime, have fun, stay silly with it. Sorry about the whole little... It happens. Technical difficulties happen where I swear it's the only one time that's happened before. It's never happened to me before. And you're trying to reassure me it's okay. It happens to every guy. Not to this guy. No, it happens to this guy too. Technical difficulties happen to this guy all day, dude. But I'm going to just, you know, make adjustments. I'll be back here again. Have fun. Talk soon. Peace out.